chừng trôi lên vẹn quy mình cũng là con
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking.
bao tới ba đây gần chung Chelsea cản đường đó mở đôi cho nhà đồ Lukaku trên mọi cắt home toàn
keeper sends it forward, so his contractual situation is sorted. An extension agreed. Karsdorp drives it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Going
for goal! Goal! Feyenoord! And it's Feyenoord who take the lead. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Picnic chơi mà bao bọc lá sụt một cây mà
Feyenoord go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Nicely measured pass.
Bao đã cho cái không ai nhiều.
The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Stones. Messi. He's got away.
Offside thoáng
Jens Tunstra drives it forward. Really good feet. Tunstra! And yes, it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish. Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class. Feyenoord get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. And here's Messi. Goes for goal! It's in! Well, that always looked the likely outcome. Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. Beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Bao nhiêu miền cơm này Messi này bỏ ao này nhỉ tặng mà rồi chinh phơi với lọt đặt cái tịch Lukaku
This is threatening to become a really good game. Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. And the through ball is intercepted. long this time. Philippe Coutinho. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Fair. Tries to switch the play. Berghaus. Chipped through. That intervention was very necessary. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. And Coutinho! Decent enough try. That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Across the field it goes. Berghaus. He gets past his man. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. There's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though. And it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Finds himself eased off the ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Berghaus. De Gea catches it safely. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what has to be done now, no question about it. This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Spot on, Peter. Berghaus. Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support. Jens Toornstra already, of course, on the score sheet. He's played him through. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story. That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Toornstra. Jens Toornstra plays it forward. Toornstra! Should have put that one away. Jens Toornstra was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
technique យើងស្ទើរពេកដោយសារ internet
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
លេងត្រៀមសុខបាល់តែយើងលេងចឹងវាឆ្នះគេមកបាល់ដល់លេងយើងអតឆ្លងជាង
Kolasinac. Mbappe. And here's Suarez. Mbappe. Chance! That could come back to haunt them. Suarez is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller. Fair. Plays it out to the wing. And it's Ozyakup. 5 minutes left on the clock. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Fair. Jens Toornstra. Fair. Ozyakup. So that's it. It is all over. A full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, and they are beaten by the odd goal. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
មើលគេអង្គវិញដល់កន្លងកបាន540ជីងបាល់នៅខ្វែងណាខ្វែងមែនលេងវាមិនយើងចាញ់យើងលេងយកបានយើងលេងយកបានដល់2តែមើលយើងលេងបានទៅអាចស្នាពីគ្រាប់បានណាខ្ញុំលេងអត់ដល់ឈ្នះទៅទៅណាទៅ
What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Mai gì mà nó chọn ba rồi kia một bên
Keeper sends it forward. Kolasinac. Lukaku has a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Hai anh trái này bằng vào bao là mua đi bằng ổ cả hàng tây này trên phơi Lukaku và
Manchester United themselves into the lead, and that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mbappe. Lukaku going for goal. It's there. And already they're looking to run away with it. Just so calm under pressure. Oh, this fella's as slippery as a nail the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got it, now you don't. Brilliant. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lukaku finds himself offside. Plays it out to the flank. Karsdorp has it out wide and it goes for goal! Oh, taken with style! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space, but I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish. This is threatening to become a really good game. Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. And here's Messi. Lukaku. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick, decisive, and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway. Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball. That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working. Manchester United, 2 up and into a position of real strength. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. Berghaus gets it back. Toornstra, he's good for it! Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. A more than decent attempt, Peter. Hoists it forward. The referee brings the first half to a close. Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here. Manchester United head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the second half gets underway. Van Dijk. And it's Dybala. Oh, good interception. Kolasinac. Fair. Jens Toornstra. And it's played forward. Across the field it goes. Berghaus. He's looked long this time. Toornstra. Feyenoord making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Fair. Philippe Coutinho. Dybala goes looking. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Suarez sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Away from immediate danger. Mbappe. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves. Finer just had to make the ball stick, but came up short. And here's Dybala. Cut out in the nick of time. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Coutinho. Rooney. Suarez has a go! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff. Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb. Feyenoord making another change here. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Manchester United lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Gets it into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Luis Suarez. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho. And Coutinho! And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United, very much the dominant side, almost the only side.
Ba đời thì xe khó đây này, xe với ô mới xe.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Toby Alderweireld. He's rock solid at the back, Peter, with all the physical and technical attributes.
Has a hit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss. It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on. Here's Lukaku. Lukaku floats one over. He's out wide now. And here's to De Bruyne. And a second time. In it goes. Belgium are back in business. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on. Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. He's got options out wide. Kolasinac battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lukaku tries to get it forward quickly. Torgan Hazard. He'll try from distance. Belgium! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Belgium go into the lead. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Vertonghen drives it forward. Witsel. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's Lukaku! They've done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Belgium produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product. Belgium 2 up and into a position of real strength. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Coutinho aimed into gets up to head it. It's a goal. Half time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery. Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
ចូលអានចូល
Got a shot away.
មិនសាក់ស្អាតទេបងខ្ញុំជិតគ្រប់ម៉ោងឥឡូវ
Good effort.
តិចទៀតយកលុយបាន
And it's half time
ព្រៀង
here.
ព្រៀងព្រៀងព្រៀង
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean,
ដូរណាក៏
from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
See the big water đang chảy.
And gets things going for the second half.
Này tôi chọn này
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Just brushed off the ball there. Hazard. Torgan Hazard. Good take. That's a hit. Oh, that's a fine save. Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bao mới trâu vào kia thêm bật ở đó trâu rồi rồi cái toàn mà ở đó tam kia để bảo mai
And it's been taken short.
tài lên nha bao lên
Goes for goal.
trâu tiếp vào
It's there. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Belgium take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And here's Lukaku. Hazard! And it's there!
xì từ đó
And they are cruising away.
chụp sẵn thêm
Belgium are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Belgium blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mbappe. Benzema is flagged offside.
bên mà ơi bà kia nè xì lên chứ ngang nó trang này
Kolasinac plays it out to the flank. Oh, good interception. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Lukaku. Philippe Coutinho. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hazard. And it's Lukaku. Nice touch. Benzema. Luis Suarez. Now it's Dybala. Hoists it forward.
Nói xe video mui subscribe mà lại mui luôn mình làm chất thứ tối đi
And it's played forward.
bây giờ ba này mà chồng mình
Played into the middle. Diving header.
mà có ba
And
rồi
in it goes. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Our strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Time for a change in personnel. Belgium tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Kolasinac. Here it comes. That's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
មកចាញ់គេអូយតែគេស៊ីដល់ថ្នាក់ហ្នឹងឯងស៊ីដល់6ឯងស៊ីជប់ឲ្យលេងហ្នឹង
Luis Suarez. 4 added minutes on the board. Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Alderweireld positions himself well and cuts it out.
គាត់តាំងចាញ់យើង
Origi hoists it high. Origi looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short, and here's Azar. Azar opts to play it back. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround.
ហ្នឹងហើយអរគុណក៏ការតាមដានឡើយចាញ់គេច្រើនដែរហ្នឹងវីដេអូនេះមានប៉ុណ្ណឹងដែរហ្នឹងមានកន្លែងធ្វើចាញ់គេច្រើនពេកតែខ្ញុំធ្វើចាំជួបនៅវីដេអូក្រោយបាទបាយ